And in the names of Beck, English, Issel, and the Skywalker himself, David Thompson, we thank you, basketball gods, for protecting Jokic's knee from structural damage. And we ask you to watch him for the rest of the season. How about Nikola Jokic? Welcome to the Sports Office. I am Ryan Greene. This is Romi Bean. This is Michael Spencer. And we're on Jokic watch. Bullet dodged for the Nuggets. Well done. However,
that might have been the scariest 5 minutes in Nuggets history.
I was gonna say, this Halloween has been kind of boring so far, and that one that had me up all night. Let's just jump into it. Let's stay with the Nuggets and go right to our first game. We're gonna bring out the yes, no coin, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Yes, no coin. This flip is for a Nuggets question. The next flip will be for an Avs question. So who wants?
I'll take it.
Okay. Are you nervous about the Nuggets 4 games into the season? Nervous about where they're headed, where it might be going, where the bench is playing, all that stuff? Are you nervous about the Nuggets? Coin says you're not nervous. Why are you not nervous about the Nuggets?
Not nervous about the Nuggets because, first of all, Nikola Jokic was the highest scorer in that game and he played for 15 minutes. I'm also not nervous because, again, they're playing, I keep thinking late in the season, they're gonna get a fully healthy Jamal Murray back. I know we're in football season mode, and that's why 4 games in, it's like, meh! But in the long term, in the 82-game battle, I'm not nervous.
Let's go to the yes portion of the coin. I would like to hear your argument for why we should be a little nervous about the Nuggets so far.
Well, yeah, I absolutely think you should be nervous about the Nuggets right now, and here's why. This is a team that played the last couple of games of the regular season last year without Jamal Murray. They won a playoff series without Jamal Murray. They didn't lose a whole bunch of pieces, yet they still can't figure out their groove offensively or defensively this season. I think Michael Porter Jr. got paid this offseason. He has not provided you the scoring like he needs to, and when his shot isn't falling like it hasn't earlier in the year, he basically just disappears. So yeah, I think there are some issues right now. I think they're correctable, but I'm surprised that this team, which is basically the same team last year that won a playoff game, hasn't come out and started the year better.
They were new problems. I'd be like, they can correct that, but they seem like problems that I've been watching the Nuggets have for a few seasons now. All right, let's move on to the Avalanche, who have also not played that many games, but I feel even more nervous about this team than about the Nuggets. Michael Spencer, this is your flip. Are you nervous about the Avalanche this year? Coin says no, you're not nervous about the Avalanche. Why is that?
Because they've still got the best player in the game,
There you
or
go.
certainly a top 3 player in the game in Nathan McKinnon. They've still got Gabe Landeskog. I think Nazem Kadri. You've got some big time players there who I think can be leaders for this team and kind of just right the ship in the right direction. Plus, you look at the way they started last year. They struggled out of the gate last year as well.
Fair point.
Turn things around. No need to worry.
Okay. Unless you're Romi Bean, because the coin decided that she has to worry.
The coin is forcing me to worry. But you know what? What I am worried about is this team's depth. I think losing Brandon Saad right now, at least, looks like a big mistake. That looks like a guy maybe you should have paid to stay. My other concern is still on the back end. You got Cale Makar, you got Sam Girard, you got Bo Byram. I love how these guys play, but I'm not scared of them if I'm coming down. What defender instills fear? EJ, I love EJ, but they still don't have that big guy to really instill fear in offenses, guys who are coming down at 100 miles an hour. That's concerning to me as well. So for those reasons, I'm concerned.
Guys, this Sunday, it's Halloween. Wait, you dressed up as anything? You dressing up? What's your costumes?
I was going to go as an inside linebacker.
Oh,
See if I could sneak onto the field.
See, I was going to go as an inside linebacker, but my costume was going to look a lot like a mummy because that's what Broncos linebackers look like right now. They are so injured.
I thought it'd be a good thought to go as a play caller.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Also, this is a 5-year anniversary of the time Romi Bean took the internet by storm, dressing up as the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
My dear B-Rex was
Your
born.
B-Rex was born. That's
5
Romi
years
Bean.
ago.
I think this is a great time to actually kind of ask you about this stuff.
Yeah.
First of all, where'd you get the idea? Because as we can see,
those are the general guilines for
Yes.
the cheerleaders to have those costumes. Not really sure where it came from, but you guys work with me. You know I'm a little bit of an odd duck. You know.
Yes.
And I went and asked my director about it, Shauna. Dear Shauna. Shauna thought it was great. Choreographer Shelly was not thrilled at the idea. She was like, okay, you can wear it only for player intros, which is this part where,
Right.
where you're coming out. And so then I was running into the tunnel to change, and Shelly comes chasing after me, and she's like, no, the people love it. The people love it. You can stay in it.
Hey, did you stay in it the whole game?
I didn't stay in it. They did make me change before the quarter break because it was just like,
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
If I were you, I think I might enjoy the break because it seems like it could get warm.
Was it hot? Yeah.
hot in there. I had my other costume underneath, and I took it off, and I was like soaking wet. My hair was wet. I had to dry my hair, and I had like 2 minutes. I was like, ah!
What was the moment where you were like, oh wow, this really caught on?
Was it when you checked your phone afterwards? You're like, oh.
Was it when it was on SportsCenter for crying out loud? Like Scott Van Pelt's talking about it?
Oh, that was cool because Scott Van Pelt actually said my name.
Yeah.
And I was like, ah, huzzah! For the first quarter where we were standing, those fans were like loving it. And they were, kind of hooting and hollering, and I saw them taking pictures, and then I got a sense, that people really liked it. So it was so much fun. But what was one of the most fun things? This is kind of corny, but I got a lot of messages from like parents that were saying like this was really inspiring for them, for their daughters to know like you can be goofy, you can be silly, you know, and you can still fit in whatever world you might be in. And that part was like, I know it's super cheesy, but it was super meaningful. Unfortunately, I didn't know how to capitalize on going viral at that time.
No.
So
Yeah.
really missed the boat on that one.
You didn't have a sound
To end up
clock.
working here.
And here I am. Yeah, I know.
5 years later.
Jeez.
And this
5
is
years
where-
later, this is what I made about this shining moment.
All right, that brings us to our final segment, Hats Off. This is where we give recognition to someone who had an awesome week that really didn't get the praise that we thought they did, so we're going to give them a little time right here. Michael Spencer, would you like to start?
Yeah, I'm going outside the box. I'm going outside Denver. I'm going outside Colorado.
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to something that
Oh,
happened.
no.
Oh no, keep going.
Okay, I think
know.
you took her,
I have a
took her
feeling
hats
you're the same
off.
one. Keep going.
I'm going to Charlie Morton to the Atlanta Braves last night. Last night as we taped this on a Wednesday. Man, I thought I saw the Braves hat.
It is.
there.
It's right there.
Thank you. Dude pitched in the World Series on a broken leg. Are you kidding me? He broke his leg and then stayed on the mound and continued to pitch. That deserves like 8 hats off and a lot of ibuprofen. Congratulations, Charlie Morton.
I am going.
Oh.
Oh.
Tyler Matzik.
Oh, yeah.
Originally drafted by the Rockies, 11th overall in 2009. Guys had the yips, like serious performance anxiety yips, ones that you usually don't recover from. Now he is a key piece of the Braves bullpen. What an incredible comeback. Super duper hats off.
Yeah.
That was going to be my hats off.
You could keep the hats and go all Weiss.
No, I'm going to keep the...
Stay the theme.
I'm going to keep the Braves helmet and just give a hats off to the Braves for eliminating the Dodgers. Doing everyone a favor and getting the Dodgers out of the playoffs now. Please do the same to the Houston Astros. All right, that'll do it for us. Tyler Polumbus just walked in, so that means you got to go shoot NFL football preview. And then Michael Spencer, you have NFL football blitz. Preview airs on Saturday at 6:30. Blitz airs at 10:30 on Saturday. Who's the blitz?
Jonathan Cooper.
Oh, yo, one of the only bright spots of the Browns game right there. So
Bright spot is a human being.
yes. And Tyler,
And a pretty good ball player.
and pretty good ball player. And Tyler Polumbus is a bright spot of a human being.
Sure
so
is.
Go watch that as well. All right, for Michael Spencer, for Romi Bean, I am Ryan Greene. Thank you for coming to the Sports Office.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.